Because we don't have the new.
Testing for Eric. Continue talking.
Um, Recap, Family Reunion 2021. The excitement as the family of the Alliance came together. First agency manager dinner. What happens? A whole new, improved promotion schedule. Megan Wood gets up here and gets a new all-expense-paid trip because she's issue paid over $500 million in less than half of a year. And then she talks about how she did it. Then what do? We roll in the CEO of Integrity Marketing, Brian Adams. What's next? Unbelievable. Brian Tracy shows up. So people are bouncing off the walls. We think it can't get better. But Vanilla Ice, Rob Van Winkle, shows up. So he agrees to an interview. He comes back out with his whole music entourage. People knew the songs, they were breakdancing, and this is the first night. This is the first night, and people are losing it. What happens the next day? How do you top it? I got an idea. Let's give away $100,000 on stage to the people that brought the most organizations to the meeting. If you missed it and you want to be at the next one, I highly recommend you sign up quickly. We're going to invest heavy. We're going to go big. Family Reunion was incredible. Family, the friends, the association, the food, the education, and the entertainment. What kind of a package is that? National convention. Off the charts, baby. I will guarantee you. Come see it. See you then. World, watch. You're gonna see something you ain't never seen before. Is about ready to see what the Alliance can do, baby. Alaska, baby. The last great frontier. Maybe, I don't know, Alaska. It's cold up there, so I got my jacket on, and they got ice glaciers. We're going to cruise Alaska. It's not just a cruise, it's a journey. The ovation of the seas. We are going cruising. And where are we going while we're cruising in Alaska? Juneau. Yes, I know, it's Juneau. It is the largest capital in the United States of America. You're gonna see orcas, you're gonna see humpback whales, you're gonna see them sea dogs, you're gonna see the sea sails, you're gonna see everything up in Juneau, because Juneau. Have you ever been dog sledding? You get on the back of the sled. Or you down like this right here. You like this right here. There's a country song that says, if I never get to see the Northern Lights. I bet you go on this cruise, you're gonna get to see the Northern Lights.
Let's look at our top production issue paid for the week that was. We'll start at number 15. You got Kyle and Janina over 10,000. You got Andre P coming in at 14 under Diane Lampy. There's like Lee Reyes. You got Tim and Nikki Long coming in over 10,000. Sarge coming in at 11,484. You got Joseph T. I think it's Joseph 2, 12,098 for the week. Jeremy and Amy Patton, $13,454. Hutchison, $13,619. Chris Baldwin coming in number 7 with $15,505. Lenoris Washington, that's one of my newer directs. He has been killing it. $16,259. Proud of you, buddy. You got Steve Mamoritis. I'm guessing that's Steve Mamoritis under Mike and Kerry Williams, $16,313. Megan Wood, there's no let up there, $20,895 on 47 applications. Man, if that was back in the paper app days, I'd be like, you can't illustrate it on a screen. How much that would be? That's amazing, Megan. You got Mark B under Brandon Manley, $23,757. Marvin and Julitza Otzoy, you got $24,951. And under Adam Katz, Terry W. Who's that, Adam?
It's Terry Whitner. He's in Greenville, South Carolina.
Just about 45 minutes south of me, $48,000 for the week last week. That is amazing. Way to go. Awesome numbers, everybody. Awesome numbers. Fourth quarter, we are getting it. Let's look at top annuity sales issue paid for the week that was. Am I scrolling or are you scrolling, Tia? I don't think I'm scrolling. Well, I scrolled at the same time you scrolled, so okay, that was you. All right, let's go back up to annuities for the week. Can we go up just a little bit? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Look at all these annuities. Look, you got Amy B, you got Andres R, you got Tyler, Rosa, Terry and Tia Edwards, D'Angelino, you got Stacy under Jason and Olga Mathis. That's a good size annuity right there. 87,000. Tim and Nikki Long, 88,000. Jeremy Patton, 100,000. Steve Mamoritis, that guy is an annuity machine, 162,000. Now that Mark B under Brandon Manley, $223,000 annuity, and Marvin and Julitza Odzoy, $246,761 top annuity for the week. Man, I'd love to see their paycheck. I bet it was epic. That is awesome. Let's keep scrolling, see what else we got here. We've got top submitted sales for the week. Look at Megan Wood at the top. After issue paying that many apps, submitting another 44 apps for 22,000 leading. That is crazy. Look at all the people over 10,000 for the week, submitting over 10,000. You got Mia Fennell, you got Linda Goebel, you got Jason and Olga Mathis, you got Michelle under Mike Hartlieb, Stephen under Argenio, Mercedes and Gustavo Turan, Jeremico Edwards, Marnie, Caroline, Mike and Katie Maurice, 13,000 submitted. Sarge coming at 19,000. Got Tony under Andy Riddle at 14,000 submitted last week. So those issue paid numbers are going to keep on going. Let's look at CVS. And I can tell you, as CVS, personally, having written CVS, it's an incredibly easy product to write. And at the end, when you click that to get them approved, it's just awesome. Let's see who those were for the week last week. Top CVS, Mike and Michelle Alleman. You got James and Pam. You got James B under Linda Goebel leading the way with CVS last week. Let's look at recruits for the week last week. Top recruiters, Jason and Olga Mathis with one new direct. You got Vinny coming in with 2 directs. You got Jan, Mike and Noel Leventovich, Jason under Mike Hartlieb, Jenny and Marshall under Dukes with 2, all the way up to Andy Riddle with 2 directs. Christina under John Hebert with 2 directs, Diane Lampy with 2 directs, Fitz, Mercedes, and Gustavo, and Brandon and Ashley Beal, 3-way tie at the top. Awesome. Let's keep rocking. And that is, I present the end of the leaderboards, ladies and gentlemen. There's so much to be excited about. While we're waiting on Andy. Riddle, what are you fired up about? What are you excited about, buddy?
Hey, Steven. Thanks, man. I'm fired up about 1, we're going to Aruba. 2, we have a conference coming up where the new people can get 40,000 points by attending. So this stuff I'm fired up about. I just love taking more people these trips. And with what Andy's doing with the 40,000 points for new people, they give them a jump start for next year's trip is just, it's huge. So that's what I'm fired up about.
I've never seen anything like that. When I saw it's like, oh my God, like hey, there's no reason to miss the trip. It's, oh my goodness, 40,000 jump start January. That's awesome stuff. Andy, thank you for that.
Hey, brother. All right. Had a meltdown on my computer, but we are here to some extent. Aruba is awesome. These leaderboards, I was clicking on the $100,000 giveaway earlier today and saying, I wonder if Abel Luna knows that he has a potential of winning $10,000 in lead credits. Like Luna might not have a lead bill for the next 7 months. Buck Rollins, 8,000. Jake and Berea Joseph, 6,500. Mike and Kerry Williams. If I'm you, Davies, I'm going on that $100,000 giveaway for these base shops and scrolling down and going like, who have I got? Oh, there's Michael Hartley, $3,500, and Stephanie Rodriguez right below him, $3,500. And I snip it and I post it on the private official Facebook. By the way, I love these tiny Facebook groups with 200 people and 300 people, but your people are not going to get exposed if you only got 200, because you got 200 on your Facebook and 67 writing business, right? If you'll post it on the big one and give them some recognition, they'll get a lot more responses. Put them on yours, that's fine. But what I'm saying is get them in the bigger pond so they can get bigger. You with me, Davies?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
It's marketing and stirring that pot. Y'all know I'm big on stirring that pot. So go on there, because I'm giving away this $100,000. But if you don't, Jason, if you don't cut and paste it and use it, it's not working. I'm giving it away in vain. Does that make sense? Same thing with Ruba. There's a contest, that shows how close your people are to winning Aruba. Well, Aruba's over, Andy. I know that. Does your people know how close they are to winning Alaska? You with me, Maurice? It's a matter of marketing. Cut, paste. There's millions of dollars given away, Marcus. We were talking about you, Marcus. Like, when's the last time you went to your people and said, this is how close you are? We got to sell them on getting to the next promotion. Sell them on getting to the next event. Like, it's so simple and so opportunistic. Like, it's a huge opportunity. You with me, Marcus? Like, just stir it up. Rory Bean, how close is he? Bragg, how close is he? Let's get them there. And then your boy, thank God you didn't quit, boy. Well, man, he's a stud.
Kyle.
Yeah. I saw what you posted or somebody posted. Congratulations. He did 10,000 K. People love recognition. You guys that are on this Zoom, you love the recognition. If you don't, if you say, I don't care nothing about it, how you ever going to be powerful? How are you ever going to be influential if people don't know who you are? Good press is good press. Bad press is good press. Press is press. Well, I prefer good press. Well, then cut and paste and tell me congratulations. Way to go, stud muffin. Proud of you, girl. And you say, I don't have a picture of them. Stalk them on Facebook. I see you on Facebook all the time anyway. Cut, snap, post that picture. And pick one that they look pretty. One of them that they've done one of those studio pictures. What do you call them? Glamour shots. I ain't got no picture of him. I'm sorry. Take time to quit watching the Dallas Cowboys and posting about that and post about your pretty person. Or San Diego Dolphins or whatever their name is. Only takes a second, Andy. You don't understand. I want to look at that for a second. It only takes a second. Hey, I might be getting ready to get fired up at him. I ain't promising anything, but you know, that's good and bad. I look, my eyes are up there. Does this look better? I can't tell. I got my cameras are jacked up. Let's see if I can fix this. I need Billy back down here that's close to better. I need Billy back down here to get it right. Okay. Yeah, I can't, Tia, I can't. I've tried to switch to a different video. I don't have any options to pick. I think I went over this with Billy a while back. The only one I got is the one on my, it's not iPad, whatever it is.
It's probably because we had to log you in under a different account, but it looks fine. It's not bad.
Okay. All right. Okay. Listen to me, people. You guys I'm talking to right now. We have a commission grid to dream of. Zero debt the company has. I used to call it mind bombs, Brandon. Or not mind bombs, some kind of bombs. What I call them out of there. Like, you be going along and you get hit by a $5,000 roll-up, $10,000 roll-up. You couldn't do anything about it. Remember that, Adam?
Landmines?
Yeah, landmines, roll-ups, chargebacks.
Things that make you go boom.
It would slow people down, Davies, like you would not believe. We don't have that now. We've got total control. We can stop it. We can fix it. It's unbelievable. But we used to have to spend thousands of dollars traveling, and we would be gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday building this. What I'm asking you to do today is practically asking for a miracle. I'm trying to raise the dead, when in fact, I'm trying to find brand new people. If I can try to raise the dead, I am the dead. You with me? Like, I'm the old guy. When I look at your schedule and I see where you're going to be next month, and you tell me, I'm going to Houston, I'm going, dag-nabbit. Well, Andy, what would you like me to say? Well, I'm on Houston on Monday, and Tuesday I'm doing training. And then Wednesday, I'm going to Fort Lauderdale and I'm there for 3 days on vacation. No, idiot. I'm down there running leads and showing people. And then on Thursday, I'm headed out to Dallas before I loop back home. And then the following week, I'm doing a meeting in my hometown because they ain't seen me in 2 weeks. That way you're important. They ain't seen you in 2 weeks. But when they see you every freaking day. Okay, so then call up Mike Marisi and say, Mike, where's your people? Where can I come into New Jersey? Jake, you're a new person. You're who I'm believing in. I believe in me. I'm an old guy. And Joseph Dukes, Lord have mercy. Look at him. All of the hair doesn't fell out. You with me? All right. We have on our hands, Jake, a window of time. Amber.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. I got you on speaker, so don't be saying nothing crazy.
I won't.
This is Amber Bowen. She runs BAM and lets Chris Norris take full credit.
Sometimes.
Sometimes she lets Chris Norris have credit.
Exactly.
Our annuity business, y'all thought she meant sometimes she runs it. No, she runs it all the time. She gives him credit sometime.
Exactly.
If you guys, I got everything figured out that I was texting you about. My computer freaked out. And did you change your password for Zoom?
I did not.
Okay.
But Tia should have all that access.
Yeah, I know.
Good.
I know. I'm good. Hey, but I'm going to do an advertisement for BAM. Our annuity business is going through the roof. And I think it's largely because of Amber Bowen and, side note, BAM. Okay? It really is, Chris. It is. It's all of them. Chris, Amber. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Are you cutting and pasting pictures of Amber and Chris Norris and Annuity and getting your people to use it? If you get your people to use it, it helps Andy Riddle get his people. We are in marketing and advertising. Jera, let me see the whites. We are in marketing and advertising. You don't know how you look till you get your picture took. Marcus, I got a hat. Hold on a second. Let me get room to hit something. We are in marketing. Ding, ding, ding. Amber, can y'all handle more business?
100%. We actually pushed out about 500,000 in annuities this week, and we can definitely take on a lot more.
Pushed out. That means they brought in 2 million, pushed out 500,000 to annuities. But if you had the 2 million in some kind of brokerage account, somebody didn't like y'all and hated y'all, they ain't gonna let it go. You get over here and bam, then we're gonna drizzle it out. Called annuity bombs, positive bombs. You wouldn't do money coming into your account. How do they get in touch with y'all, Amber? What's the best place to go to schedule an appointment?
The best place for them to go is to text BAM to the 336-660-6465 phone number. And if they'll text BAM to that number, then they can get all of our details.
Who can write that down on a sheet of paper and hold it up for everybody? Say it again.
It is 336-660-6465.
Okay, say it again. 336. What's the next three?
660.
660. That was a close one. 660.
6465.
6465. 6465.
That's it.
And text, what do we text to that number?
Text BAM.
BACM?
That's it.
I bet it'd work if you text BAM too. But try BACM. Thank you, Amber, for your time. Appreciate you.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right. 660 says thank you. Leave that up there for a minute, Jake. I like the way you did your 6 there, Mike Marisi. It's cute. Okay. All right. Okay. Andy, what's the most important thing that I should be looking at right now? Well, other than how you look on the picture book with your little grin and smile and stuff, it's National Convention coming up in January. We are working on a scheme, strategy. Is that Jerry Gonzalez? What's up, brother? Good to see ya. Somebody get a picture of that. Say it. What is that, Jerry? What'd you say?
He's our chauffeur. I said, hands on the wheel, buddy.
It's funny because the guy hit the sunlight's coming right over his shoulder. Looked like a halo. Looked like a god.
We're en route to Las Vegas.
You need to give him a little hat on. Oh, he got a little hat on. He's good. Okay. National Convention. The amount of people you have come to National Convention will determine your success. Bet you. I believe it so much, I'll sway the rules. I believe it so much, I will talk about it more than anything.
She gave the wrong number.
She gave the wrong number.
She said, sorry. Here it is.
Sorry, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody can't be perfect. What's the right number?
336-660-2782.
2782.
Yes, text BAM.
2782. Y'all gonna get that one up? Put that one up for me, Jake.
I got it right here. I got you.
I don't see you though. I'm missing you.
YouTube can see me.
YouTube can see me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see you. You're hidden down there behind my screen. 660-2782. You just got all kinds of announcements lately, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you need the screen, let me know. All right. So, did you know? Raise your hand if you know exactly. You think you know exactly how to go look and see how many people you got registered on the ARC. You think you know. Okay. All right. How many of you know how many you got registered? Raise your hand. Okay. All right. This is like some people think I'm just talking to y'all 12 or 13 or 14. That's not true. Everybody can do what I'm getting ready to tell you. What you do is you go down to your lowest, deepest part, not the lowest, but the deepest part. Like you go down to, what's that girl you got selling in Tampa or Florida, Adam? Or she has people selling. She's maybe in Kansas. She said Dalen.
Dalen Simons.
Yeah, go down to Dalen and look how many she's got. And then sit down with Dalen and say, Dalen, why don't you look it up while I'm talking? Go down to Dalen and say, look how many you got going. Dalen, and once you got it, we say, how many do you think you could get there? Well, first of all, let's get you locked in. Have you got a hotel? Because she signed up. I bet you she signed up. Also, you can go on there and see how much she's paid. We got to get that paid off now. We can't wait on that, because if y'all wait on this, what'll happen is they'll no-show you after they've paid $50. Why would anybody do that? That's just the way human beings are. I've been doing this for 31 years. You got to help people plan to win. Hey, I read something. Matter of fact, I'm not going to go get it, but I'm reading that Maximum Achievement by Brian Tracy. I highly recommend every one of y'all get this. And if you can show me where I'm doing something contradictory to him, I'll show you 10 things you're doing contradictory. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is, you got to go down to the deepest part and find out what numbers they are. So Davies, you've got to go down under Bill, under Jeremico, and talk to them one-on-one. Hey, you want me to send a text blast? No. I said, call them. Do you want me to do a conference call, Zoom call? No. You call them. You want me to call one human being? Do you know how important I am, Andy? Davies, I know how important you are. You're so important, I'm telling you the correct way to get into the passcode. In maximum achievement, Brian Tracy said, life is like a big safe. And you turn these letters, and it's non-discriminatory. Black guy comes in there and does all the letters, it opens the safe. Little short guy from Tennessee opens the safe. Redneck from Union Ridge opens the safe. This is how we do it. Go down to the deepest person and say, how many have you got? People that don't pay for their tickets will no-show you. Well, Andy, it's really important that we get, no. You need, see, if you knew anything about Stephen Furtick, the preacher in North Carolina, if you know anything about T.D. Jakes, if you know anything about preachers, if you know anything about business, if you can't get people to the bigger event, it's going to hurt you. Mike Morisi. Well, don't you care how much people sell? Hell yeah. Sell, build, recruit. Sell, recruit, build, recruit, sell, build. Okay? I promise you, raise your hand if your life was changed toward this business when you went to one of those bigger events. Raise your hand. Why do you think it's going to be different for your people? I heard this the other day. I got to get them making money, Andy. That's what'll keep them in. No, it won't. That is incorrect thinking. People, let me tell y'all something. Robbins didn't kill himself because he wasn't making money. What's that comedian's name?
Robin Williams.
He didn't kill himself because he wasn't making money, people. He quit on life. That's not what gets people to quit. They need to feel like they're a part of the team. They need to feel like they're making a difference. They need to feel like they contribute. And somebody needs to love on them like crazy and give them attention and get depth underneath them so that they have people that look up to them. This everywhere in my business, where there's depth, there's volume. Everywhere it's shallow, it's not volume. It just won't create volume. I did some math. I posted it. It's one of my organizations. Let's see if I can find it real quick. It's Adams Group and a group under Davies. And it was just so accurate. I took the number of people that are coming to that are signed up for convention and the premium, and it was identical. Jerry, if I did it for you, your numbers will reflect your volume. If you have that much outside of Jake and Beret and they have that many people, guess who's going to have more volume? You outside of them or them? Guess. You got to unmute. I know it's tricky how this thing works. Right. But if you had more people outside of them, where would the volume be? Right. Outside of them. Now, if you had this volume and this volume, you're going to get what? Promoted. Well, Andy, you don't understand. The reason they're coming to the events is because they're making money. Really? I got a guy I ain't seen in 3 years. He's making money. Happy as a lark. You say, well, see, Andy, he ain't going to quit. I don't care if he quits. I got 2 downline smoking that come to every event. And he ain't quitting. You know why? Because them 2 downline. You see what I'm saying, Jared? Well, Andy, I ain't thought about it like that. I know. The people you have outside of Jake and Beret, you need to spend $10,000 of traveling. Andy, I don't know if I should invest that much. If you have any idea the value, what you can make by going help those people. But Andy, I'm not making but $1,000 a week, and you want me to, what? Go to them, Jara. Spend 2 days. Eat with them. Talk to them. Get them to come to the national convention. Well, what do you want me to do while I'm there? Teach them how to sell, teach them how to recruit, call all their warm lists, talk to their family, their mama, their brother, their husband, their children, get their children involved, get somebody else outside of Jake and Bray. Joe, you heard this before, ain't you?
Sir.
All right. Okay. We are having some raving success stories. Guess what it turns out these people have been really good at doing? Who wants to guess what they're really good at doing and why they're smoking? And their group did 150,000 in the first 5 months. I got people been here 5 years that don't do 150,000. The difference is they're focused on the wrong stuff. They are smarter than me, and if they're listening, they go, Andy, that's the reason we're not growing is because of you. I go, well, all I got to do is change then. If I change, you'll start growing. What do you want me to do? You want to start growing now? That's what my daddy said. The way you're holding your hat, you ain't going to catch no fish. Well, I just wish you wouldn't curse. I wish you would leave your house once in a while. You wish next. You wish and I wish. Well, I wish you'd comb your hair. I wish you'd grow some hair. Okay? I wish you'd smile more. I wish you'd cover up your boobies more. So we go back and forth with this wishing, can't we? You with me? Adam, I'm telling you, I can't promise I'm going to stay engaged like this all the time, but I'm starting to think I might do it for a couple more years.
I like it.
Yeah, at least you'll see how you like it. I haven't been jumping on your butt lately. Adam, talk to Marcus Richardson about how we built this thing 100 years ago back in the snow, walking to school up ways, up hills towards school and up hills when we came back home. I don't know how it was uphill both ways, but we built it toward events and our upline, and we got stupid rich. The richest we ever got was 2002, 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct, Amundo?
Correct. Those were good days. That was back before GPS. That's where we had to get an atlas and a city map and play like Battleship to figure out how we getting from one house to the next. You know, C4 to D14, and we were just focused. We were spending money. We were traveling. We were going places, and we were getting people to the bigger team. We could only get. There was only so much credibility I could bring to the table myself. But if I could get them in front of Davies and Leventovich and in front of Abian and Fitz and Roberts and Lampy and all the top leaders, Riddle and all these guys out there, if I could get my people to hear them talk, then it was.
He froze up. He froze up for y'all?
It could just be a dramatic pause.
No.
Versus, me trying to be able to relate to everybody.
That's good stuff right there, Adam. There we go again. Okay. Davies, you had never met me before in your life. You come from United Healthcare or United Drug Dealers of America, some kind of insurance company. What was the name of that group?
United American.
And when you joined us, immediately, what did you see and what did you feel and how did it affect you? See, what I'm telling y'all is I'm not trying to bore you with Davis telling a story. I'm trying to tell you the focus. Please read Maximum Achievement. I sent it to my son, a picture of it. And I said, son, please read this. I sent it to my daughter and I said, please read this. Please. We're going to talk about it. Tell them, Davis, how when you met us, the way it worked and what we were focused on, and then how it had worked for you. And even me telling you to come see me, I had you drive 3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, when I first came on, it was laser focus, and everybody was moving. Everybody was moving. There was always something going on, always an event here with traveling, meetings, and I just got caught up in it. It was just like the energy of that the focus, the whole group that was just like, hey, we're doing this, we're going to go this city, this city, this city, this city, this city, you in? Yeah, it just got caught up in it. And that's how the cash flow exploded. And I mean, it's that level of focus. I mean, that's it. When you look at the income numbers, the years you were reading off, I was just going back through my head and I'm going, and how much I made that year, and how much I made that year, and how much I made that year, and how much I made that year. And it was a product of that excitement, the focus, the drive, and just the movement. There was nothing static at that time. There was nothing still. It was attack mode. And for me as a new person coming in, it was exciting. And it helped put fire back in me, because I was, after what I went through at that other company, I was just kind of at that point going, I'm just going to find a place to sell where I don't got to deal with anybody and I don't have to be around anybody, because I'm just toast with the way that other company was. But even coming here like that, the energy, the excitement, the movement, the attack mode, the whole company being on offense, it was just so exciting. It just pulled me right up in it. And 3 years later, I made $1.2 million.
Okay, Jake, you don't have to wait for Davies to book his schedule. You don't have to wait for Andy to book his schedule. You don't have to wait for Mike and Noel. And I don't know your personal life. If you have to ask for Ray, I have noticed some men do that, and I love them. I don't want to lose my marriage. I don't want to lose my marriage either. I just don't want to lose it because I'm broke or have no recognition, and I'm embarrassed. And she's embarrassed to be married to me. That's the way I don't want to lose it. Now, if I lose it because I'm working too hard, she can explain that to her family for the rest of her life. Yeah, I married this guy. He works so hard. That's why I left him. Really? Wow. Shit, that's terrible. How hard did he work? And what's his phone number? Where's he live? It made a lot of money and you could spend it. That's terrible. God. You didn't have nobody to enjoy it with. Did he care if you took your friends out? No, he didn't care about all that. I just want time with him. We just got back from Jamaica. Oh my God. I need a break. We had a blast. We scared them people in Jamaica, Bo. I told them, I said, I bring my friends here. Y'all think me and Jane are cardio. Just me and her. Then no agents, no children in laws, no managers, no executives, insurance executives, nothing. Just me and her. Woo! I don't know if you have to check, Jake, but if you have to check, do it with authority. Say, please, I'm begging you. Let me leave, baby. I will bring you back some bacon. She said, that's what you told me the last time. You went down there and didn't get them to do nothing. Said, baby, I think it's going to work this time. Let me go again. I think it's going to work this time. I'd pray for me that it'll work and it'll be a productive trip. You ain't got to wait for nobody, Jake. Well, Andy, I don't know what to do. Ask Mike, ask me, I promise you, go to grow, grab it and growl. Well, you don't understand. I gotta, listen, let me tell you, tell them how we did our bank accounts, Davies. Was we worried about bank accounts or cash flow? See if can you translate the cash flow problem to them, Mr. Davies? You're a wizard with words.
So I mean, that's what you told me in the beginning is buy cash flow. Don't worry. Don't focus on stacking up money. Buy cash flow. And that's what we did. I took all the money that I was making and some of the money that I wasn't, and some of the money I wasn't making, and just bought as much cash flow as we could buy. Get that river going. You can't save your way to financial freedom. It takes forever. but you can buy it by buying the cash flow, by buying more leads than you need, so you can sell, take the cream off the top and give the rest of your people. You can buy cash flow by buying plane tickets and buying hotel rooms and buying meeting rooms and going to see people, and you can buy that cash flow, buy that river. And it was such a foreign concept to me when I came here. But it made perfect sense, and it worked. I mean, it worked. But the life that my family has it's a result of you teaching me to buy that cash flow, get the river started, get the flow started, prime the pump, put the money in, get the money flowing. Man, it's that's what we did in the beginning. I used to freak out when I would see my lead bill drop. I would see my lead bill be lower, and I'd be like, oh no. That I've got a lower deposit coming in 2 weeks. We got to fix that. I mean, that's what you taught us, was buy that cash flow.
I like these Riris that think they can get into business, and in particular, a message I've seen recently, Davies. Well, I'm barely covering my lead flow. You can't close insurance deals, and you're not traveling. That's like looking at a fireplace. I don't even have something small enough. Let's say we set this on fire and put it in a fireplace. I go, I just can't get heat out of it. It's just not warming the room. I look at the thermometer, and the thermometer keeps going down. You're not putting anything in. You got to put something in to get something out. If you're waiting for it to come out before you see, Jared, if you got this much over here and this much over here, you got to pour in money over here. Well, should I pour in money here? Yeah. You want this leg to go like that and this leg to go like that. Well, Andy, yeah, all right, put in width. Put in 4 legs, so you got 4 legs in the same city. Well, I don't have any ads there. Run ads there. Okay, I'm not trying to trick you. I'm trying to tell you the truth. I'm not trying to hurt you, because if y'all's volume goes down and your profitability goes down, mine goes down. I want it to go up. I'm telling y'all how to do this. So I pulled up Mike Marisi's team, and I looked up all events, and it was this big number. I was like, oh my God, you can't have that many people coming to the national convention. So there's a drop down. I had a drop down. Oh, by the way, I want you to pull up, Jason, your overrides the last 2 months. How much do you override the last 2 months? It's a black number beside glow and overrides. I want you to take those two and add them two together for the last 2 months. While you're doing that, I pulled up National Convention. Mike Marisi has 33 people going currently. Did Mike disappear on me? There he is. Okay. You have 33 people currently going. Typically, 80% show up. You could have all 33 show up if you follow up with all of them and look at who's paid. So I go over here and I look and I go, all right, Rose Shipley has paid, or Ronnie Shipley has paid up. PJ's almost paid up. So I call him up and say, hey man, good job. And when I do it, if I happen to do a terrorist phone script or a conference call with my team, hey team, emergency call. I'd go, I said, PJ, I got you as paid up. Also got Ron Wasserman is paid up. Yeah, man, that's good stuff. I got Dawn, who goes? The rest of you guys, we got a plan. Brian Tracy said, you either plan to fail. No, he said, you either plan to win or you plan to fail. He said, you either plan or you plan to fail. Most people don't plan because they plan to fail. They're not thinking ahead about anything. They're like playing checkers. We need to be playing chess. Well, Andy, I got 33 signed up. I got 33 going to be at the event. No, you're not. Well, Andy, it's depressing when you tell people it's 80%. I get it. I'm just telling you need to follow up with every single person. So now also I can figure out how many you got going to Aruba too. Let me click on that. Aruba incentive. I got 2 of you. Is that right? You and Kate? I wish you had more than 2 going to that. If you want 2 more going to that, what you do is you go to the leaderboard for Alaska and you see how close they are. And then when you go to talk to them, we have a conversation about how the math works and how they can still win Alaska, and you won't be going by yourself. All right, so let's go to this national convention. You've got 33 people going. So what I would do, I would go over here to group drawing, hierarchy production drawing, and I would click on, so it's pulling up your hierarchy. And then I want to see the fast tracks, and I go down to those deepest legs, and I talk to them about have they paid up and how much I can't wait to see them. So I'm thinking your biggest leg is Brenda Osbert and Buck Rollins. So I go down to Buck's got some pretty good wit. So I might stop at Buck and say, hey, Buck, who do you think's the best person? You might know who the best person is. Maybe it's Sheila Rhodes. Maybe it's Alina. But I would go there. I wouldn't tell Buck to do it. I would go and talk to him and say, look, how many people you got coming? By the way, a lot of those people are going to be in Fort Lauderdale on Sunday. I'm going to be there. I think that room is going to be nuts. Okay. So you need to tell people, go in, listen, anticipation is making. Okay. Anticipation. What is it going to be like? If it's overcrowded, you tell people, keep your mind right. Don't be negative or I'll have to punch you or something. Keep your mind right. You be a contributor to a successful meeting. See how I'm thinking what it's going to be like? And I'm building anticipation because it's going to be sold out. It's going to be crazy. All right. Okay. You tracking with me, Maurice? You say, Andy, I don't understand goal setting. How do I goal set? Well, that's a good question. You go down to the lowest point and you say, what do you think you can do? What do you have currently? Sometimes they'll be like, I don't think I can get maybe one person. You'd be like, hey, can you get there? Yeah. Okay. You got one. Solid. Okay. Now let's try to get another person and try to double. Sometimes they go, I can get 10. And you go, you've not paid your ticket yet. So you're trying to get the highs down here and you got to try to get the lows up here. You with me? The ones that have these, this is what Jeff Wright does all the time. What's your lowest? What's your minimum? What's your good? And what's your great? Okay. So that's what you do on goal setting. What's the least you think you can get there? What would be good? What would be great? Then you strategize. And then they say, well, I think I got this person almost there. Well, then you call them right then. You call them and you go right down in there. The deeper you get committed, because the person you're talking to becomes more committed when you get this person committed. Also, Brandon, how many times do you think I've done this in 31 years? This talk, Brandon Manley.
Probably
60,000.
60,000.
But the enthusiasm that I still bring to the same boring old topic, it's got to sound new and fresh and exciting to me. Okay? You know, I bring it, Bo. When I get on, I bring it. I mean, you know why? By the way, you're going to learn it in a couple of weeks with my friend Anthony Robbins. You better bring it when you go walking on fire, baby. Get fired up, Bo. That's the way you got to be. I'm more excited about talking to you than I am walking on fire. People get excited about a football game, but not excited about talking to their downline. You should take a pen and job it right up in their eye, right in that area, general vicinity right there. How do you get more excited about a football game than you do about talking to your downline? And that's your rocket propulsion to take your life to the next trajectory. Davies, got to get everybody. If we get Davies, when we get everybody on board with this, bro. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna listen to me. We don't have to have everybody. If I can get 5 committed people, 5 that bring it and are focused on the right stuff, we're going to 1 billion. And the crumbs will be multimillionaires. They go, Andy, you're going to make it. Let me explain something to you guys. I ain't got nothing but stock. And nothing but stock. Albright don't make no money. It's stock. I'm driving stock value, which means I'm driving Paul Roberts' value. And the sooner you become a partner, I'm driving your volume. Until I drive your stock, I'm going to be driving your revenue, not mine. Your revenue. I'm out of them driving me revenue. I'm driving stock prices. And the only way I do that is get you to making something. We are minutes away from another signing. And we got 2 more that are hot to become partners. Minutes away from another signing. Think about this, Davies. How do we communicate this? January's convention will be like you've never seen before. I'm working on something. Davies knows about it. I've told Brandon, but I don't think he knows exactly what I'm doing. But Davies, it's like 99% going to happen. The whole thing building toward a transition to $1 billion compensation. Because of our compensation, nobody's got a compensation plan like we got. Oh, somebody said, Andy, this is the greatest thing. Who was it? Eric Belair. He's the greatest thing I've ever seen with the glow. I said, right, duh. If anybody's listening, Margaret, Thelma, Bertha, any of you people, if I haven't called your name, Mark, Stephen, Todd, call me. I'll explain to you, and we'll talk for 30 minutes. And if you still don't think it's right, you can quit, because I'm telling you, bro. I got a game plan to get some of my buddies like Adam Katz, Stephen Davies, Andy Riddle, Marcus Richardson, Mike Maurici, stupid, stinking, crazy wealthy. Because you know why? Because it'll change the way you think about America. It'll change the way you think about freedom. It'll change everything. That revenue gets you $100,000 a month coming in. You will change the way you see life. Your glasses will change, baby. What kind of overrides you got, Jason?
So I've got in August and September in Glow alone, 14,800.
I didn't ask Glow alone. I want to know how much in overrides, which includes Glow and overrides, both months.
42,700.
Added together?
Added together.
So to me, that tells you you're making 20,000 a month in overrides, correct?
26,000. Well, that's for 2 months total. So you divide it for per month would be half of that in overrides.
How much for that? Divide it in half.
13,400.
No, that's not right. 40,000 divided by 2 is 20-some thousand.
Yeah, but this is for 2 months total for August and September.
Okay, 2 months total. He's a mathematical wizard, Marcus. Don't be laughing. And overrides in 2 months is 40-some thousand dollars?
No. The overrides for 2 months is 26,800.
Okay, so where'd the 40-some thousand come from?
If we add the Glow and the overrides, it's 42,700 for August and September.
Marcus, try to explain to him what I'm asking, because I'm doing a terrible job. I suck.
So he wants the total override cash flow income, which would be your Glow and your override together. And then he wants you to divide that by 2 to figure out how much.
Don't do no division. Don't do no division. Let's just try to get the first thing established.
Okay.
For 2 months, it's the total is 42,700.
Beautiful. Okay. Glow is an override. I know it's titled as Glow, but it's an override. So you made 42,000. So divide that by 2, you're making 21,000 in overrides a month.
Yes, sir.
Is that more than you and Olga made in your job when she was in fully employed, putting luggage under a jet?
Hell yes.
Okay. 22,000 a month in overrides. Davies, could you give me approximately your thing on overrides last couple months? Unmute.
Sorry.
Okay.
Last 2 months together, somewhere around 150, 160,000.
Divide that in 2, 75,000, 85,000. Riddle? Overrides. This is not Davies' personal production. This is not Olga's production. This is not Jason's production. This is override income. Am I happy about Davies' personal income? Hell yeah. How much you make personal income, Davies? writing business?
This year so far?
No, the last couple months.
I haven't even looked at that.
Pull it up. Pull it up. My wife stares at the bank account. She'll be looking at the bank account. I'll be like, she getting ready to get in a good mood right now. What are you looking at? Bank account. Riddle. Pull yours up. Overrides and personal production. Last 2 months. Just give me a ballpark. I am telling y'all, I want you to go. If Brandon, I know you had an $18,000 month. Now I looked at another month and it was like 8. I about cried. Pull yours up. Overrides last 2 months.
Andy, mine's 168,000.
So you take 160,000 divided by 2. That's 80,000 a month in overrides. Jason Mathis, I remember when your wife was 99.99% of your income. Your override was like $2.75.
Yes.
I seen it. I would laugh like crazy. I'd be like, what is wrong with these people? Well, y'all were fired up out of your mind. We're so excited. We made $30,000. And I was like, you made $3.50 in overrides. And he was like, we don't care. And I was like, me neither. But really, I was thinking, I would rather you be making $22,000. So, Riddle, how much do you make personal production?
$29.53.
That sucks. You're terrible. Personal production. See, I care about his personal production, Mathis. I wish he would do more. But it ain't my life. He made $80,000. So what are you going to say to the guy? It sucks. 29. Davies, what'd you make?
In personal sales, last month was $21,464.22.
Yeah. The month before that, any clue?
No, that was just last month.
Just last month. Let's just guess it's another $20,000 a month. So you put $20,000 on top of $80,000, that's $100,000 a month. But he's only making $75,000 overrides, so it's only $95,000. But still, now he's making more in Riddle. Well, you don't care about personal sales? Yes, I do. I care about both. What do you care more about? Well, if I got one guy making $30,000 in personal production, and I got another guy making $30,000 in overrides. Okay, if you're making $30,000 overrides and I'm making 3% or 5% or 2%, son of a biscuit eater, that's a better organization than one that's writing 20 grand. Make sense? So I believe in Olga writing. I believe in Davies writing. I believe in you writing, Jason. I believe in you, Mike Hartley. Mike Hartley, you need to pick it up a little bit. And I believe in Riddle personal production. I believe in you, Marcus. But you understand that if you get sick, if you have a heart attack, if you have a stroke, anything physically happens to you, Marcus, it's going to hurt your personal production. But it may help your overrides because people go like, oh my God, Marcus is sick. We got to pick up the pace. Your volume goes through the roof. But your personal production, nobody's going to step in and do your personal production for you. Make sense, Brandon, Manley, Marisi? 33 people coming. So what I do, I can compare that to Brandon Manley and say, Brandon, here's how many people you got signed up. Mike Hartley, you look at your whole group, how many you got signed up. Then you go to Rojas. Then you go to Stephanie. Then you go, you with me? And then let me tell you where you show how big of a man you are is what do you have in leg 4, 5, and 6? That's where your arrogance needs to come from leg 4, 5, and 6. Your humility needs to come from leg 1, 2, 3. And if you want to be bad, say 4. All I care about is 5 and 6. Well, wait a minute, Andy, you don't want me to help 2 and 3? Yeah, I do. But in your spare time, 4, 5, and 6. Make sense? That's your arrogance. You get arrogant about the first 3, you're getting ready to get brought down to knee level. It's called a chop block in football. You with me? How many people are coming in leg 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? If leg 1 has 100 coming, that's great. If leg 2 has 2, that's fine. At least you got 100. But if you could get 50 or 60 in leg 2, that'd be great. And then if you only got 1 in leg 3, that's okay. but it'd be great if you had 25. And then if you have only one in leg 4, that's okay, but it'd be good if you had 12. So what if we had 1,000 in the first leg? Great. Let's try to get 50 in the second leg. So the way we do it is go down deep and we promote this. Mike, hey, I just saw Varay in there. We can check. Jake, you might not have to check. We might check with her and see if it's okay. Hey, you got the thumbs up, buddy. You good? All right. Hey, tell me where you've been, Riddle, and what you saw and where you're going.
I've been to Tampa and Winston-Salem the last couple of weeks. Tampa, we were right about 40 in the meeting. In Tampa and Winston-Salem, we're just right around 25. A lot of excitement, a lot of growth. We're looking to double both those meetings in the next 30 days and then double again and double again. I'll be in Fort Lauderdale on Sunday, and then I'm going to Atlanta and Tampa again, and then I'm at Tony Robbins with you after that. So,
okay. I might be over there chit-chatting with somebody at Mar-a-Lago, so I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to Tony. I'm chit-chatting with them. Something came up. We'll see what happens, but they let me spend the night over there. All right. So, seriously. And then what for? Okay. So, do you have dates of what's coming up?
The one's coming up is Atlanta on November 9th and Tampa on November 10th.
Would you get your secretary to put that up? Details?
Yep.
Because we need to blow that up. 9th and 10th.
And then Fort Lauderdale is the 24th with you.
Yeah. Fort Lauderdale is at the Renaissance. Fort Lauderdale is at the Renaissance. I see y'all pulled them up. Some meetings coming up. What I prefer is you tell me where to find those and go back to the screen, Tia. Okay. That's where you go to find those, which apparently is at the bottom of the arc. But what I want y'all to do is get your secretary or you to cut, paste, send pictures. What I want to do is market this thing. Jason, market this thing. Put it on the private Facebook. Put it on your personal Facebook. Text everybody in your company. Text everybody. Marcus, how exciting was that meeting in Denver? Who came out there? What happened? Who's going to kill it? Who had the most people there?
Oh, yeah.
I'm asking.
Oh, it was super exciting. The energy was incredible. And we didn't count number of people, to be honest with you, Andy. I think we had about 15 in our organization. I think Greco probably had about 10 or 12 there. And then we all
45 there. I know the numbers.
And then Brandy had some people there too, in Joseph's hierarchy. So we had a nice number. I think it was like 42 of us total.
Yeah, there's 45. But I know my numbers, bro. The question is, did you have 15 or did you not? Because if you played a baseball game or if you sold insurance, you know your numbers. With your hierarchies, know your numbers. You with me?
Yep.
If you could get 3 people in Fort Lauderdale, say, I'm going to get 3 there. Make sense?
Yes.
You had 15 there. Let's go with that. Your goal is to have 35 there the next event or 22. But without a goal, you know how it works without a goal, right?
Yes.
It's not successful. So when is the next meeting planned for Denver?
November 18th.
Who's going to be there?
Mike, and I don't know if Mike's coming. I know Noel's coming, and Joseph will be there on the 18th.
Noel Leventovich will be there?
Yes.
Bring it. And Jake Joseph's going to be there. Bring it.
And Joseph Dukes, I'm sorry. Joseph Dukes.
Joseph Dukes. So
yeah.
I'm getting pictures of them. I'm promoting it. I get Joseph to do a conference call with my team and tell him how crazy he's going to be. And Joseph, you bring it. Even if you're sick, I almost said the COVID, but you can't go if you got the COVID. Okay. Even if you're depressed, you got to bring it with energy and excitement. Even if your best friend just disavowed you. No matter what, you got to bring it. You walk across that fire, baby, you got to bring it. Okay. Marcus.
Yes.
Promote the snot. You're always wanting to run contests. And I always go, that's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. Here's what you tell your people. Who has the most new people there? I am going to bring you, go get something like I don't know, like $1,000 bar. And say, I'm going to give you this stapler if you come in to breast new people. And then what you need to say is, if you have more new people than me, I will staple this through the side of my nose right there. You say, well, what if I don't have as more as them? That would be very embarrassing with a staple stuck up in. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's the contest you want to run. Short, simple, crispy, exciting. Anybody could win. I like it when people have 7 people in their business, Dave, and they go, I'm going to give a contest who writes the most. Like, can you guess who it's going to be? Like, you got one person that dominates everybody else. That's not a contest. Well, they might get motivated. No, they're not. You don't have a big enough team to run. But this contest you can run. Marcus, tracking with me?
Yes.
So, Rory against you, against you with me? Everybody new. Against all your new people. You got your new guys coming. I saw the one, Tyreek.
That was Dazen was there last night.
Dazen. I saw Dazen. I recognized him from behind. Don't cut his hair. I like his hair. Just the way he is. We don't need him changing nothing. He brings the energy. I hope he's watching. Dazen. I bet you, I've been doing this for years and I've already called my friends, but I bet you $27 on the barrelhead that I can bring more people than you to this event. You go, Andy, what if he comes more? If he brings more, give him $27. What if I bring more? Make him pay you $27. Unless he's broke, and tell him, say, you can just owe me, but as soon as you start making millions, you got to pay me that $27. But if you don't start bringing more people than me, and you can't count your legs you already got, it's got to be new legs. Well, Andy, I thought we just supposed to drive down 2 legs. Who told you that? Where'd you hear that? Is that a rumor going around? Because I didn't tell you that. I said be wide as a fat baby's butt. Well, I thought you'd change that. I ain't changed nothing. All I did is make it easier for you to get promoted. That's all I did. Way, way easy. Took away all the width requirements, changed the volume, cut the volume in half. Make sense?
Yes.
You want me to have 10 legs in Denver? Yeah. 12. Who else you know had 12 people?
I don't know anybody else.
Jesus.
Oh, I thought you were talking about last night.
You got it.
I missed that one. Sorry. And you lobbed it up too. That was a softball for me. I should have caught that one.
I know you're nervous. Everybody gets nervous. He's nervous on these calls. Where you been, Brandon? What did you see? Brandon Manley, where you been? Where'd you see? Where you going?
I've been in Atlanta this past Wednesday with Adam Katz. We saw, I think there was 30 people at that meeting total, 10 new. Then we drove back down to Tampa and had about 40 out last night. 10 new guests there as well. So, yeah, we're doing kind of the same thing as Riddle said. We're just trying to double it next time. I think there's 80 seats available in Tampa. So we got room to double in that same. We don't even got to find a new location.
We need to cause a problem.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be?
I'll be in Tampa with Riddle, and I think I'll be back in Atlanta with Riddle as well.
Fort Lauderdale, Friday, tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, on Sunday. We'll be there. What's that, the 24th? We'll be down there in Fort Lauderdale with Albright. That'd be fun.
And Riddle.
And Riddle.
And Mathis.
And Mathis.
And Katz.
And Katz.
So here's your spotlight. Okay, it's my son. I love y'all. Know I love Brandon. I ain't gonna try to hurt Brandon. I'm gonna try to help him. We're gonna be at Fort Lauderdale. Chloe's gonna be there, and Joey, right? Joey, Chloe, yeah. And they're bringing people. Please, God, tell me you're bringing people. Yes, it's gonna be crazy, and Boone's gonna be there. Boom, boom, boom. Boone's bringing Pharaoh. See what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna be in. Where you gonna be next?
Atlanta.
When?
The 9th.
November 9th.
With Riddle. And
Riddle.
Who else is going to be there?
I don't know.
Bunch of people. It's going to be fun.
Jara, where are you going next? We want to come see you. We know you can teach.
Las Vegas.
I'm going to be in Las Vegas today and tomorrow. And then I'm also going to Phoenix on the 17th. Whenever the Phoenix meeting is.
Post it so we know. I know it's on the arc. I know where to find it, but I'm not preaching to me. I'm preaching to brand new people that ain't watching the arc, don't know where it is. They couldn't spell arc if you gave them a C. Okay, Jara, I want you to sell some of your people on paying off their tickets. You know how to pull it up and see who your people have paid and who hadn't?
Yes.
Okay, find out who's paid and who hadn't. Go to the deepest part of your leg. Make sure they're going. Let's challenge people to get to this national convention. It's going to be the craziest one, I swear. Davies, can you try to express what's coming if I can pull this off? I think I'm 99% there. Right? I don't want to tell them, but we got to give them an idea so that Jared Gonzalez knows how important this is.
It will be one of those things that we will talk about for the next 10 years. It will be a, where were you when this happened? It will be a, I was there. Let me tell you what I saw. Let me tell you what I felt. Let me tell you what it was like. It's going to be that type of an event. It's going to be one of those things that the FOMO could potentially be fatal. So I would make sure that I am there with everybody I can get there, because I'm telling you, this will go down as one of those days that we will talk about from here on out. This will go down as one of those events that you were like, I know where I was. I remember exactly where I was in the auditorium. I remember. I'm telling you, that's what it's going to be like.
You can either believe him or not, but Joe Dukes, I'm not kidding. We are looking at November 18th, possibly going to Integrity and letting people get a taste of the partnership thinking, see how big the building is, see how the offices are, see how the energy and excitement. I'm also looking at December. After y'all are not going to, I'm going to check out Ireland. When I get back from Ireland, I'm thinking the 7th or 8th or the 14th and 15th. Integrity partnership. Everything we do between now and January 20, Jara, every ounce you need to be thinking, sell, recruit, and build. The build word, a third of your world, and it's the most important, is that convention. And from that convention, we're going to promote a meeting in Dallas. We're going to promote a big meeting in Vegas, okay, in July. But there's going to be smaller meetings that we're going to promote, and they're all going to be centric. We got this strategy, this mind-bending Jedi goat trick that's going to blow people's mind. Not kidding you. And the people that get on board with this are going to prosper in the override category like you can't conceive of. So a person like Megan Wood who's going to buy in, Megan Wood's buying in, and she's selling her butt off. You buy, like, it's not complicated, Joe. Keep selling. Like, you want me to stop selling? No, sell more, Joe. But also, the energy that you're not selling is trying to get depth and get them to come to the next meeting. Well, don't you think I should spend a lot of time talking about pending? Yeah, sure. But don't you have a secretary? Like, get your secretary to explain pending to them. Come on, man. Get your secretary to get them contracted. Come on, man. What if I can get a secretary? Get you a secretary. You make enough money to have 2 secretaries. Megan's got 2. Stephanie Rodriguez has got one really good one. She's hiring another one. She's going to prosper from this, Jake. Get somebody to handle the stuff that is repeat. People are scattered. That's complicated. You got to work the people. You got to work the people to get the people to the event. The administrative part, anybody can do for $20 an hour or $12 an hour or $10 an hour. Maybe you might have to pay them $30 an hour. I got people that I pay $30 an hour to teach it. You see what I'm saying, Brandon? We got to get more admin. We got to get one more down here. Manly, Katz, need a better admin. Mike Hartley, I'm going to meet your admin next time I come over to the office, and he better not be 6'5" and ugly. Do you know what I mean by that? Do you know what I mean by that?
Yes, sir. Fully clear.
If you don't have an admin, guess what you are?
Admin.
If you don't have an admin, you are the admin. Well, what am I going to do with my time if I don't do all the administrative work? Wait, what? That's all you, oh my gosh. There's so many things to do. It's called putting in width and getting depth. It's called traveling. Well, I have to be there to approve my leads for my people. Oh, shoot. Hey, guys, listen. I hope I didn't offend you, but Cinderella, if you put on that silver slipper, Cinderella, then you are Cinderella. That's what I mean by that. I'm not trying to offend you, Jerry, Adam, Dookies, Maurice's. Where's Prince? Did I not invite Prince on here? Prince. I'm telling y'all, I want you to win so bad. I don't want to win. I don't want you to win more than you want to win. So if anybody's listening to this, listen to the money that's being made. Marcus Richardson, how much money did you make last month? Just total. Last month.
24,000.
24,000. Woohoo! I want to see you making that in overrides, bro.
Me and you both.
24,000 ain't terrible. Got a little bit of money in the bank, Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, people. I love y'all. Thanks for plugging in with me. I hope this was helpful. Post where you're going to be in the big pond. Pictures of people, edification, giving people credit, crazy pictures. Let's market this thing, guys. Let's get together. All I need is 5 or 6 of you to just go lunatic on it. Okay? I'm with you. I'm headed to Miami today. We're going to be at an alumni event recruiting like crazy. Me and Boone and Brandon and Jane and Haley and Adam Katz. And then tomorrow, we're going to be on the phones recruiting and building. We're going to a football game. We're going to have a big party. Got a suite. And then Sunday, we're going to be training from 2 to 6 at the Renaissance. Somebody post that. Brandon, put pictures of it. Get Chloe there. Get Joey there. You with me? One more listen, the football games that you guys love this weekend are going to be won by inches and attitude. Your company is run by inches and attitude. One more call, one more post. That's why you can't waste money worried about what 13 teams do. It's one more second will make the difference in your business. One more human being that shows up to that Atlanta meeting, Denver meeting, Phoenix meeting, Vegas meeting. Get them to the next meeting. Jared, if you're not promoting, I want you to talk about sales and how much money you make. It's not hard. I mean, honestly, look around. The people that do it, it's not that hard. It's just work. All it is work. If you'll sit down on the phone and make dials. But if you'll sell people on coming to bigger events, the next events, they'll start working more. It's weird. The economy is run on emotion. People run on emotion. And the way we change emotion is we get them to stuff. And then they change what they do based on emotion. And then they look at the banking account. And then we got to keep that rhythm going over and over and over again. All right, I'm signing out. I love y'all. I hope this helps. Tia, wait a minute. Tia, is there anything more important we need to talk about? Any announcements or things that I'm missing?
Just to reiterate, all of the events can be found if you the front page of the ARC. All of you log into ARC every day to view your commissions, I would imagine. On the front page of the ARC are all the announcements, and on the bottom left-hand side, it says upcoming events. It's going to tell you October, November, where is Andy, where are NatCon tickets, all of that. Bottom left-hand side on arc.naaleads.com.
But help your people advertise. Don't tell your people to go to it. Advertise to them. Cater to them. All right. Don't say I didn't give you the stage, Tia. I'm good. You're good. Thank you. So excited. All right, guys. Love y'all so much. I want you to win. I'm going to do it. Call me, talk to me. Marisi, let's figure out a time we'll get together. Love y'all. Bye.